Okay, this is game number 11 on the Underworld team. We're so close to finally getting some claw palm, but the teams look the same, I think, for the last couple of games. And we've spun into dwarves, which is probably bad news. They've got tackle, they've got pom. At least the pom is not on the tackle, but yeah, that's pretty scary for us. All this tackle is very scary, obviously, with Underworld. Good record. This is a real min-maxed, like, only one runner build. This is probably a very good coach. Are we at home? We are at home. That's good. So we can get bomber for 10,000. And I think maybe Fez. We could get Glart. Glart's definitely a good choice. But if we take Fez, maybe we can take the wizard as well. Which I definitely don't hate. Or we could take a bribe to go with those. But I think just wizard. I think we go all in because we're trying to get somewhere with this team. So I think we put all that into it. I think we go Fez and the wizard and bomber and try to make life hard for this one runner team because the wizard against the one runner dwarf seems pretty strong. Was that the YouTube game? I don't know what YouTube game you mean. Can I point out that I made giraffe cookies last time? Did I make cookies? I didn't, but maybe I'll make cookies when you guys come and visit. Sorry, do I sound hoarse this morning? I think I just need my tea, which is not cool enough yet to drink. I was thinking I feel like I'm a little bit gravelly. Like I feel like that when I'm talking. I think once I've had my tea, that'll smooth out a bit. But we were cheering. Arsenal scored 4 goals, so it's very exciting. It was so much fun. Please don't be ill until Monday. No, I refuse to be ill between now and Monday. Like, sorry, Colleen Stadium name. I'm not. I refuse to be ill before Devo Bowl. I refuse to. But yes, I saw Giraffe, and I also saw my brother and my nieces. And Giraffe met my brother and my nieces, and my sister-in-law. It was so good. We had such a good time. AG City. It was a YouTube charity game I meant as international games this weekend. Oh no, it was the Arsenal women's team. I think the dog might need to go out. So let's just get through this first bit, see who's sitting up, and then... Okay, we're on offense. Oh, that's interesting. Putting us on offense, I guess that's because of Bomber. But putting us on offense first when we've got Claw Mighty Bow is definitely a bit of a gamble, isn't it? They haven't put their guard in here. I think we definitely want Fez on. I'd like to keep Bomb for the second half, but it's a gamble. Because if we have 3 players removed, and I think we've got to put Bomber on. Because otherwise, if we get injuries, we lose him in the second half anyway. So I think it's better just to put them all on. It's my opinion. Other opinions are available. Let's get you back. Yeah, it'd be really nice to Bomber in the second half. But if we put him off, then we're going to have... If we lose 2 players this half, then we have to field him at the start of the second half. So that's pretty bad. Really, when you think about it. They have got frenzy, so we do have to watch the sidelines a little bit. I think we put Bomber on the line, ready to throw a bomb right away. I think that's what we do. And you back here. Right, I'm going to just quickly go and let the dog out. Sorry about that. Okay, everyone's allowed to move a square. Nice. I'd like to move you in there, but I can't. Should we push Bomber up? Then we could go. Even from here, that's just a thing, so that's okay. You're going to be blitzing. You're already under the pause, that's good. I think that's all fine, to be honest. Okay. Didn't catch it, so that's all right. Okay. We may have just denied ourselves a claw hit here, which is a shame. But we haven't knocked a bunch of them over. Did get a stun. Actually have made life a bit more complicated for ourselves here, which is a bit annoying. But oh well. Good. Good. That's one off, and that's one of their movement 5 ones as well. It's pretty nice. Get that back in here. We pick the ball up next. Then we throw a bomb. This is a bit annoying because we've now made it so they can get hit, at least on a red dice, which we didn't really want to do. I think maybe we follow this up in here and bring you here. We have to throw a bomb like there, aren't we? If we're throwing a bomb at all, which maybe we shouldn't this turn now. Maybe we should just use bomber to foul here instead. It's definitely an option because the bomb's just risky now because of Fez being there. So I think maybe we're going to foul instead. Because bomber's going off either way. They can go off sooner or later, but they're going off, so maybe we just use them to foul. At least broken armor on one. Okay, bomber's off, but that is an injury, so I'll take that trade. For 10,000 to remove a dwarf, it's a pretty decent trade for us. Oh wow, they did Apo it because they'd be down below 11 afterwards. But it does work, the Apo, sadly, on the MNG. But that is their Apo gone, and they're on 9 for the drive, so that could be worse. Could be worse, could be worse. Morning, everyone. Sorry, I've been not reading chat. What's been happening? Hey, Danny Fair One. Hey, The Bad Spot. Hey, GCD. How is everyone? How's everyone's weekend going? Right, I'm finally going to drink some tea. I reckon it's cooled down enough now. Hopefully I've made this hard enough for them to get 2 dice on Fez. Hopefully. With this one back here. They are probably going to pump Porphyrion. Yeah. Okay, don't need to bomb him. So we're down 2 already. So are they, but obviously dwarves in general are a bit better than underworld players. Are we going to hit the troll instead of hitting Fez? That makes sense. You could maybe get there. dice for it from here. Oh no. Oh, flip off. Oh, that's so annoying. They went for the red dice and they got it. Okay, so now we're down on lower numbers than them. Oh, it's so annoying. I thought they were going to take the 2 dice on the troll, but they didn't. Oh well. Yeah, that's very bad, obviously. Right, we're going to go and try to hit you. That's really bad. That's really bad. Everything's going horribly. Oh, that's just that's a horrible turn all around. We needed to get something back there and didn't. Oh well, it's happened.
I choose violence.
And of course, we're not going to get anything at all this turn. And now everyone's based and we lose. Is probably how this goes, I think. Oh, that's just the worst turn possible. Like everything from them rolling the red dice pals into then us rolling 7 dice without a pal just cost us the whole thing, I think. Against dwarves. We'll see. But that was just as unlucky as you can be for a turn. I had to greed reroll. I had to. Like, we've just had 3 players removed in a turn because they red diced into success and we couldn't get a POW anywhere. Like, literally, if we rolled 1 dice that they managed to roll in half a dice on 7 attempts. Oh well, we've had a good underworld run. If this is the second loss, it's the second loss. But yeah, this feels like a loss right now. And it's depressingly early to be thinking that. But dwarves are a tough nut for underworld to crack. And bad dice on turn 2 sets you up pretty badly for the whole thing. I don't see how we're going to do anything because we're going to have no players in a second. Just as unlucky you didn't see Underworld run. Underworld are tough. Like they should lose a lot of these games, right? Like they should. It just kind of stinks when like the dice are actively bad for you against dwarves because you need actively good dice. Like average dice, you might get away with it. But like just bad dice, you're probably stuffed. Like with average dice, you kind of need to play really well. With bad dice, yeah, we've got what, like 5 players left on the pitch already on turn 2 of their drive, which is pretty annoying because we got rid of 2 of theirs. It seemed like it was going well, but then yeah, red dice into us not rolling a single knockdown into total disaster, and that's kind of it. There's not really a comeback from here with this number of players. All right, I think we're gonna have to base the ball. We're at that point already. They have used their apothecary, so if we could take out their runner, that certainly would have some value for us. Obviously not. I think that just has to stand up. It's not going anywhere. It's a nice turn of dodges that isn't going to do anything because they can just put a card in there and hit us anyway. Man, it would have been so good to injure the runner there. They really shouldn't have exposed that, because that's like they haven't got an apothecary left. That's the one player that really matters to them is the runner. And so it's a shame we couldn't get something on that. Instant KO on armor 9. It's not worth happening. I thought about it, but it's not. That stinks. That wasn't Mighty Blow. That wasn't anything. That was just hit the troll with normal, with a normal player and remove it. We've just been dice to high heaven. Like, it's just how it is. Sometimes Blood Bowl's like that. Red dice removals, armor 9 removals, the lot. Hey, Pickles. I don't know if I said hello properly. Hey, Glyn. Hey, Freezing Star. Hey, Vulcan. Look, if it happens, it happens. We're going to have some tough games, aren't we, with Underworld? We've probably been lucky not to have one before. Surprised they didn't go for the ball there. I guess they wouldn't have had great recovery, but they could have hit the ball with guard really easily. Yeah, exactly, Collie. Like, it's probably like the dice in the scheme of like how bad dice can go probably haven't even been as bad as I'm imagining, but a little bit of bad dice on Underworld goes a very long way. What does the damage look like? Well, we have no team, Glenn. We have 5 players on the pitch and they're dodging dwarves just to really stick the boot in. So, looks pretty bad. I don't think much of it's permanent, if that's what you're wondering. But yeah, it looks pretty bad. Obviously, that was going to be a 1. It's the snake. Yeah. We're tipping from slightly bad dice into comedy mega dicing. We're tipping in that direction. Like, there wasn't any option there. I had to hit here, and then I would have had the second hit here, and I could have freed this up. But we couldn't roll a 2+. So, it's just been a bit shit. Shit start to the day. Oh well. Hey everybody, hey Vulcan. Let's not turn this into a dice winning stream. It doesn't matter. The Underworld run will still be looking quite good even with a loss here, so we just take our licks and accept that sometimes you're not going to get lucky. That's how Blood Bowl goes. How's everyone's weekend going? Tell me about that. Tell me about something different. Did he just do an accidental pickup as well? On a 4+. Oh well, I didn't even look at that happening because I was looking at chat. That would sum things up nicely. Do we use the wizard here? I just don't think it's worth it because we're probably not going to score even if we do. Like, maybe if we get players back on defense, we can do something. I mean, we have a 1 dice to hit the ball here anyway. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, there's no point using the wizard. I think we actually might just literally not move our players for the rest of this half. I'm not sure there's much benefit to it. Guess we should 1 dice that. I don't really want to, like, waste a chance to do a claw hit, though, so I'd almost rather try to get you there and do it as a 2 dice. And if it fails, we just won't reroll. Okay. At least we can power sometimes. Can't break armor. I had to cancel my gig today due to COVID. Oh no! Oh, that's a shame, 98 Smith. What sort of gig is it? Are you in a band? DJ? What sort of thing? Just a quiet one for me so far. I might catch up with a mate later on, but depends what stage after I went to a wedding yesterday. Oh no. Do you know the person whose wedding it is? Are they someone who would have a very rowdy wedding, or are they someone who would? What sort of wedding do you reckon it was? And last my last weekend of 5 weeks off work before starting a new job on Monday. Oh wow! Been painting my Nauseam and trying to figure out how to make BACB work with all the rail strikes. Do you know I haven't looked at the rail for a while? Please tell me they haven't made it worse since I looked and booked my ticket. That's not a thing I want to hear. Because I'm coming up on the Friday from quite a long way away. Well, if they completely stuff up all the trains, I guess I could hire a car and I could drive Collie and Giraffe up in a big fun bus. But I hope it won't come to that. Morning talk. Train strike is Saturday. Okay, yeah. There's a fun bus option. There's always a fun bus. Oh my god. They're going for it with the Troll Slayer. They're getting it on the Troll Slayer. Alright then. That's the thing. We're not stopping it. Like, we could wizard it, but there's no point. There's almost zero chance we're going to score. I'd say there's almost zero chance even with a wizard that will stop them from scoring. So you're better off to keep it for the second half and see if it can do something. Why do our dice have to be like actively terrible though? Like, they've had such nice things happen for them in this game all the way through. You could just give me a POW. Yeah, I'm taking the train as well, Collie. I was just saying that because I thought that the train strike might affect us, but it doesn't sound like it will. I'd much rather take the train. I don't want to be driving back on Sunday. I'll be tired and fall asleep at the wheel. It's a bad idea. It's a terrible, terrible idea. Yeah, it was the 8th? I don't know. I knew nothing about it until the bad spot said a second ago. So I hadn't been paying attention. This has been astonishingly bad. My god, these dice have really taken the mickey this half. I hope we get our KOs back at least, but if we don't, then it's really silly. Can we knock a dwarf over? No, just no. Just not a single POW in 8 turns, it feels like. POW's not a dice that exists for us. Hey Max, how are you? I actually think our dodges have been very good, to be fair. I don't know if we've failed a dodge, but our blocking dice this half have been like, I genuinely think we've had something like 1 out of 5 blocks, probably on average for the half, has led to a knockdown. They've all been 2 dice. So they're all 55% against block. Stand you up. Try again. Oh, do not do that. Obviously, that's going to be a double skull. We've rolled more skulls than we have combined POWs and defender stumbles. That I'm certain of now. Boo. Like, and they red diced us off the pitch here as well. Like, that's what makes it so annoying. Like, they red diced us. Not even dwarf 1 dices, red dices. Oh well, maybe we'll get very lucky in the second half. Sometimes it goes that way. Doesn't push their luck on the 3 dice. I probably would have done with block and 3 dice. Looks like the troll got up, which is good. Are we on 11? No, I think we're still on 10. Troll has to go on the line, I think. I think against dwarves, it probably has to be... I don't know who goes on the line. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I guess it's still goblins on the line, but it feels pretty bad. Yeah, I think it probably still has to be, doesn't it? This has been such a bad dice game. Goodness. Stop moaning about it, Tree. You said you were going to stop moaning about it, so stop moaning about it. Just play the turns that are left. If you lose it, you lose it. Who went on the line? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention. Collie's on the line. I'm sorry, Collie. You did volunteer, Glyn, but I didn't read it in time. We need a super, super mega wizard. That's what we need. We need a wizard that not just knocks over 5 dwarfs, but removes 3 of them. It can happen. It's possible. It's not likely, but it's possible. Collie will die first hit. I believe in Collie. I believe in you, Collie. Okay, 3 rerolls, nice. Kick's not great. Okay, surviving 1 hit. That's a nice feeling. Reduces the number that can go off. Unfortunately, Collie is off, but she's fine. She's not dead. You're safe, Collie. Collie, I just put you there. I put you there so you'd be safe. So you could take 1 hit and then get out of here before things get worse. I was looking out for you, as usual. Okay, didn't just instant remove the troll this time, which is nice. It's definitely better than last time the troll got hit. Hey, Joy, how are you? Which one's the blitz? I don't know why you've based both of these, because now either you're blitzing here, which I don't think you will because you want to use the frenzy, or you're taking a hit back here. Which, to be fair, maybe if you've seen my blocking dice, you think you can take the hit back. Oh, okay, they are going to blitz there. They're just not going to take the pile-on hit. So maybe that saved us a removal. Okay. We need to get some removals here with the claw now. We need to start counter-punching hard. Otherwise, we are just going to lose. I mean, we're probably going to lose it, whatever happens, but that's the one way we can have a chance, I think. Okay, getting a power is nice. Come on, give me something. Can't all be bad all the time. Oh, I've just put myself in position to get served. Unless I knock this over, which I didn't. Okay, that's good. By good, I mean really, really, really bad. I didn't betray Collie. I didn't betray Collie. Why would I betray Collie? I looked out for Collie. Look, I've kept Collie safe. Everyone else out here could get killed by a dwarf any second. Collie is having a nice nap on the comfy grass next to the lovely bell sign that we drew for her. Look, we even decorated her bedroom. We put some stars up. We made it soft. We made it nice. Why are people taking this as a bad thing? All of these players could be killed at any second by Rimley Drugtoll. Which is imagine that going on your headstone. Killed by Rimley Drugtoll. Collie doesn't have to worry about that. She's just having a nice sleep. You've got this all wrong, all of you. Maybe they're not going to go for the serve here, now that I've backed this up a bit. Yeah, they're just going to go for this one instead. I am going to foul you. I'm going to foul you even if it's bad strategy, because I don't want this one running around. Not going for the serve, suboptimal play. Max does not agree. How will they get their minimum one serve per stream if they don't serve there? Okay. Come on. Finally got rid of another dwarf with the claw and the mighty bow. That's good. And now we're going to stamp on this one. Only a stun, but it's something. Didn't get ourselves sent off either, so that's nice. Do we try to get this one up? I think we probably should. Good. Exactly. Max knows that I know that surfing is how you show that you're good at Blood Bowl. Everyone knows this. Question for those of us unfortunate enough not to be able to attend Bang Average Chicken Bowl. Will there be a way for us to catch some of the action? Will any of it be streamed or updates via Davo's Discord? I would guess people will be posting about it on Davo's Discord, but I don't know. I don't know if there's anything official. Now, I love Andy Davo a lot. He's one of my favourite streamers, and he's a lovely guy. But I don't see him as the most organised, so I could imagine that would not be a thing that he would have thought about. Jimmy and Andy casting top 4? No, I think you're thinking about the GG to Tapioca King. We're talking about a tabletop tournament next weekend, not the one this weekend. Yeah, I mean, Andy's got a lot going on. I know Andy's really busy. I'm really aware of that. Like, Andy's really busy. I saw they did it at NAFC. Like, I think if you had like a really good setup like they had at NAFC, you definitely can do it. Is this a moment for the wizard? I think no. Like, you could bolt this, but it wouldn't be easy to get to. And certainly not to protect, so I think we hang on a bit longer. We do try to plonk you in here. It's a shame. It's actually a real pain. We just come over here and hold off a turn then for a pressure. I was going to try to blitz here, but I think now we take our hits on this side because that's where we can get them. Nice. Finally, the Claw and Mighty Bow is doing something. I think it's a bit too little too late, but it's still good that it's doing something, and that's a level for WTK as well, which is nice. I think we take this one dice. Very nice one dice. What? Didn't even break armor. That's a shame. That is a shame because now that can get up and cause us problems. Better late than never. I mean, it's not totally over just because we've got the wizard, but it feels pretty tough still from here. Like, we're going to need them to do something very sloppy, I think, to give us the chance to use that wizard well. NAFC also used like thousands of dollars of equipment. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure NAFC had a pretty professional setup going on, which would have helped them. It would be nice to be able to do that, but yeah, I think they had a very good setup. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying completely. That's more than a week to plan massively. I mean, 99% sure Andy is taking people to Nando's. Is that Friday night? Because I don't know if I'll get in on time for the meal on Friday night. I mean, I should do. My train's supposed to get in on Friday at like 5:30, so I'd have time to then go to the hotel and come out, hopefully. Whether I want to go to Nando's, a whole different question. They were just vibing? Who was just vibing? Oops, wrong chat. Okay. I was confused. I was like, who is vibing? Hey, Beard, even if you didn't mean to be here. Is this the wizard turn? This is looking more like a wizard turn because we might actually be able to get round here to this. And then we could punt it. And then what are they going to do about it? But it kind of needs the scatter to go backwards, which obviously we can't rely on. So I think it's still maybe not quite there. I think instead it might be a turn to claw you in the face. Good. Why won't that one die? That would be a really nice one to die. We bring you over here. And we try to claw you in the face. Good. And good. Feels like maybe we're getting somewhere a little bit now, which is nice. Whether it's still too little too late, I'm not sure. But got one dice here or red dice there. I think we take this one dice. Good enough, because that just pushes you out and onto the troll. And gives us the two dice here. Which unfortunately is just a push. I think we actually keep you in? No, I think we just have to push you onto the troll. It's not ideal, but I think it's the right thing to do. And do we just stand these up and take those hits? I think we do. I don't love taking the hits, but it's keeping them busy and hopefully setting us up for the wizard turn next turn. Yeah, bottom 20 people on the day have to go to Nando's. That's what it should be. Punishment for finishing last to go to Nando's. You get a Hello Fresh meal too. Hey, Lady Yeti. And hey, Vilve. So while I was eating his heart from his still body, someone stepped in. It was the wrong chat. I won't ask. I won't ask. Your private conversations are your own. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea, just to stand those up. I thought it was going to help by just keeping them busy, but we took so much damage from it. It was probably wrong. It was probably wrong. Unfortunately. So I regret that choice. I think we probably have to wizard next turn, and it may have to be a fireball because things aren't going great again. Although, maybe not if you're over here. Yeah, I don't know if I like this from their point of view. Pushes into 2 dice again. If this was more pushes, that'd be great. But it's not. You definitely shouldn't pile this one on, but you will. Like, if that doesn't break armor there, you've just given me a free run on the ball. So that's extremely greedy and lucky. And annoying, because it worked. That's extremely greedy. They should not have done that. Just shouldn't have done that after they didn't break armor, especially. Oh well, it happened. This is the wizard turn either way, I think. It's too late and we're too low on players, so I think we have to get desperate here. We're going to wizard, we're going to use our speedy boy, hopefully to get the ball, and then we may just run some players down and throw the ball. Not a good scatter. Can I get there without cutting corners? Yes, I can. Okay. Up to there. Fine. Don't love it, but it's fine. Do we need to do these GFIs? We might, you know. Okay. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough. Stop there. Please don't snake this. Just don't. Oh, come on. Like, give me a break. Like, that was actually like a decent play there. Like, we do that, we punt up here, and we've got 3 players running, they can't catch them all. We've had 2 GFI snakes. They've had, like, red dice removals, non-mighty blow removals on the troll. Like, give me a break. Like, anything but a snake, because we can have a reroll for the pass afterwards anyway. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, this was just a dicing. Sometimes that happens, I guess. But that is shit. Like, that is shit. Like, they gave me a chance with their stupid piling on. I did what I could with it. That's really annoying. Like, it was a really stupid piling on they did there that they didn't need to do, that gave us a chance. And that's what makes it a bit more aggravating. It's like your opponent actually did do something just really silly, and you try to do the smartest thing around it. And anyway, oh well, it happened. It happened. We let it go. We'll still be 7-2-2 on this team, which is pretty good. So for Underworld. But yeah, that is GG. We're not getting that ball back now. We committed all the way to this because we had to. I really think that works, you know. Like, I actually really think that should work if we just don't snake that GFI. Because then we put the ball up here, we had an effective screen across here, and they're slow. So I actually genuinely think we score if we just genuinely get there. The ball isn't safe, but we don't have the players to do anything about it. Like, if we want to hit here and then hit this, we have to do this without an assist for the stupid roll. And then who are we going to score with even if we get it all? We've got to do GFIs here as well, haven't we? It's annoying that we lost the ball on our offense with a snake GFI as well. We've had 2 snake GFIs that have just completely stolen the ball from us. And this runner is also annoyingly bulletproof. At this point, I just don't want these ones getting pommed. Because I think we're going to lose the game, but I've used my apothecary, so. Hey, Gunslinger Guy. Gunslinger Guy. You're one of several people who has unspent tree bucks if you would like to help choose our next team. If that doesn't make any sense to you, follow the links. And there's the info. We don't have a next team lined up, and it might still be a little while yet because I'm enjoying playing both the Underworld and the humans, so that's well done, to be fair. So yeah, I'm not in a rush to start a new team. Please don't kill this now. That would really stink. You've had so much lucky dice. If you end up killing an important player as well, it's going to really stink. Someone who's just got the level as well. Okay, didn't go for it with the bomb at least. So I think we just need to massively high roll here, don't we? That seems like the only way we get out of this. Let's take a second. We could do a 1 dice push from here, which might scatter the ball. Probably is actually our best play. Hope it scatters over here somewhere. Which it does not. Run you forward anyway. Yeah, I don't know what we can do from here. And just roll 6s. It's the only play that's left, so you try it. Hey, Nana, how are you? Can you put your tree books on Underworld? You can't because we're already playing them right now. So teams that have been selected go off the list. I should probably update the list to reflect that. But yeah, once we've done a team, they're off the list for at least the rest of the season. I haven't decided if they stay off next season as well, but they're definitely off for the rest of the season, I'm afraid. So yeah, because they're on right now, they can't go on again right away. But continue to enjoy the Underworld run that's happening right now. Like, we're not stopping this run. Like, this run is going to go for until we decide it's over. That, I think, is the end of it. And I think I'm not even getting these up because I don't want them getting pommed next turn. Oh, this is the last turn. Okay, we can get them up. Lizards. Okay. Done. Lizards. I'll show everyone how things are going in a sec. Just going to dodge you because I don't want to be Mighty Blowed. And then, how are these ones doing? They haven't got another turn, right? Yeah. So actually the one we'd most like to do something with is this one, because that one's already just got the level. So let's try to get you here and do a 2 dice. No. We had terrible GFIs that game. Really terrible. Oh, I should have said thank you for the game. I forgot. A little bit salty about that one. Dice were definitely rubbish. 50% GFIs. The 2 snake GFIs were what really did it. But also, I guess these must have got better in the second half. At half time, those were terrible. Anyway, it's done. We did get a level. We didn't lose anyone. That's just an MNG. So it could be worse. I think we go piling on here. I am a little bit tempted to go horns because having one of them that could blitz on strength 4 on its own sounds really strong. But I think just having one that's like a more reliable killer also sounds good. I don't know though, horns does sound really good. Like having one player that can blitz at strength 4 against strength teams is pretty powerful. I'm really torn on this. I think one of them's, I think you go piling on because piling on will get you to horns quicker than the other way around. You go piling on and then horns to the next skill. Let's do that. Okay, that was game number 11 on the Underworld team. The record is still 7-2-2, even though it was a slightly frustrating loss. If you're watching on YouTube, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe.